Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be working on this ortholinear from YMDK. It's an whoops, that was loud. I have it torn apart because I was in the middle of showing you what I was doing and I messed up and I wanted to pause it and I stopped recording. So we're starting over. Thank God we started it didn't happen yet. So this is an ID 75. Exactly 75 keys on here. We have 5 and then 15 across. I keep thinking it's bowed. Not. That's a trick of a light. Now, I want you guys to notice. Here, let's put it over here so we have some contrast. I want you to notice, just in case you guys haven't seen the previous videos about it, it's all in one line, okay? With keyboards, everything's based on an old typewriter thing. This somewhere along the line we came to the conclusion that this is what the typewriter should look like. And then when we moved on to computers, word processors and computers, we added a little couple of extra things. The enter key used to be the return key on electric typewriters, and on manual typewriters you used to have to go like this with a little round thing. That was annoying. You had to pitch it up one line and then sling it across. Actually, I think it was this way you had to sling it. And then you typed again and then swooshed it up and then typed it. It was a big pain in the butt. And it was really, really loud, guys. Loud. So then when we went into word processing and computers, we added the control, either the Windows or Mac Alt, uh, page up, page down. Some of these things we added along the way. Escape button. Definitely didn't have a volume knob on my electric typewriter in high school. Guarantee you that. Or on the manual one I had. But that's okay. Um, we also didn't have the numpad over on the side. We only had these, which is the reason we have numbers here and a number pad. Really annoying. I hate them. Um, I think if you're going to have something, you can have just the symbols. I don't need two things of numbers, but hey, every once in a while. And so there you have it. But this is different. I need this keyboard. Get that far out of our way as possible. I need it to do my other things. Um, so what I want to do is a different layout. Now I'm going to have to program this, and I never programmed anything before. I mean, outside of like, I want this to be a special color. Ooh. Or let's make this like I don't use, even in my gaming, I don't use what are they? Macros. I don't use those. I don't do those kind of games. I don't need them. And I just don't have them, and nor do I don't program a lot. Technically, this is like this. But I'm going to have to learn how to do that. And this does do VIA, but from the other things I've read, no, I don't want to report it to the. Okay, hold on one second. Yes, thank you. Hold on one moment, guys. Telling me details that I don't want or care about. So it's supposed to be able to use VIA or VIA, and but it's telling me I probably end up having to use I can't remember what it is. Q something. Um and hold on one second. I'm trying to find something that it does not want to work. And let's do the enter button for this so I can see what I'm looking at. Okay. Well, that was unhelpful. I'm glad we did. I'm glad I wasted that time, but that's okay. This is what we're going to be doing. So I got it apart. I did not have any foam that I usually use on my keyboards, but I did have craft foam. I have craft foam, guys. And yeah. Actually, I just realized this is going to be upside down. I want this to show when I open it up. So I'm going to put the other thing over here. That's what I'm going to do. Ta-da! So, yeah, I had craft foam. I have all different kinds of craft foam from when my grandkids, I'm like, oh, I have grandkids and I could do crafts with them and I could color with them and I can build Legos with them. And I can do Hot Wheels with them. And here's a whole bunch of craft stuff. Yeah, my grandkids never once did any of that with me. They all all they did was look at videos on their iPads and draw on their iPads. I guess they should be happy that they were trying to be creative. Um, but yeah. So I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna get this done. And yeah, I'm gonna cut it out so we can have pretty little zebra designs. I have rainbow designs too, guys. And I have polka dot, and I have this. I had sparkly ones too, but I didn't want to use those because I was afraid it might muck up something. The glitter kind of comes off in your hands, and I didn't want to muck anything up. And I got to figure out where all these screws go, guys. I don't know where all these screws go to. No idea. I don't know where the little tiny silver brass ones go to. I could figure out where all the other ones go to, but I don't know where all the brass ones go to. I would have loved loved an instruction booklet. Like even if it was just a little tiny pictograph of something something, I would have loved that. But okay, guys, I'm gonna babble at you all day. I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna cut this out. It look pretty, very pretty. And then we're gonna put the keycaps together. And I think I told you this, but I think I'm going to do a split keyboard. An all-in-one split keyboard. So if anybody knows what I'm talking about, like an Alice keyboard or the like where they're in two parts and stuff like that, and you have the QWERT would go to here, and then over here it'd be YUIOE. Yeah, I don't know my keyboards. And then in the middle here, I'm gonna have my numpad. Isn't that cool? Now we're going to still have the numbers up across it because we're going to still need the symbols. But I think I'm going to do a numpad down the middle and do this. And this is where the programming is going to be necessary because yeah, well, it's necessary no matter what because this isn't programmed at all. Okay. Pausing. Sorry guys, I forgot to turn my mic back on. So I think I got it. I'm going to put the little brass screws in here. Now I have more screws than I have things, but they're tiny and I'm assuming they're giving you spares. These I have enough to put to attach the back to it, and they actually fit through these holes, so there you have that. We're going to put this here, that, put this here. I'm going to have to actually make that smaller, so I'm going to cut that down. I'm going to pause it and cut that down even more so because I don't want it hanging over the edge here. It's going to screw up. I won't be able to line up my screws nor, but that's what it's going to look like. So when we take this off, it's going to look like that because That's cute, and I like it. So, I'm going to pause it again, cut it down again, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get that. I know what I'll do. Okay, we're going to do that, and I'm going to get that done. I'm going to screw this together, and we'll be back, okay? Because I'm going to have to get in here really close to see that because I'm blind. And yeah, okay, back. We'll be back. Okay, so it is all screwed together. All right. And now I cut the foam down with my handy dandy craft knives. And, well, stupid me forgot my cutting board. And yeah, that did not work out well. I scratched up my table because I'm smart like that. So I have 3 screws left over. Freaking me out that I have 3 screws left over, guys. Freaking me out. And over here, these on here, this here. Hopefully the foam catches. I hope the foam hasn't lifted it up so much that it won't catch. You know what I mean? Oh, try this out. These screws aren't very long, and I'm a little concerned about that. Oh, that's crooked. That's another thing. This is the reason I got this, because I'm less likely to strip the screws than I am on my other set. My other set, I strip the screws all the time. Just like that. Because I'm special. And I'm also blind as a bat. Are you not going to go in right? Oh. Oh, well, I see what I did wrong there. Okay. Why? You do the corners for, you do it like that, so you can slip it around and make. Almost lost it. There you go. Looks okay, doesn't it? I think it looks okay. Let's get the rest of those. Let's pause that and get the rest of those. Definitely you're going with the cream. The creamy. These before in a previous build. This is what I got left on this one. There's 10 left in here. Um KO? 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 Whatever that is. Tell me what that is. The creamy yellow pro. They're pre-lubed, and I was going to lube them. I hate lubing, guys. It's annoying. I watched the other day, I was watching a video, one of the few videos I found on this. All the videos I found on the ID75 are like 4 to 5 years old. Look at me, guys. I'm right on the ball on that one. Just a couple of years behind. The one I watched, which was the most informative, the person, it was a 4 hour video, and 3.5 of those hours was lubing the keycaps. I'm going to live with whatever sound this thing makes. I'm going to pause it and I'll be right back. So guys, I just realized what these big screws were for. They were supposed to go like this and come out here so I could put the feet on. Oh well, screw that dumb shit. That's not happening. Okay. Sorry about the language, guys. Whoops. Okay. Let's clean this up a little bit so I can find my stuff. That doesn't want to go in. There we go. This away. Caps out. Right. So I have 10 of these left. Look, I can count. Good news is I'm going to be getting rid of a whole bunch of half full boxes. I really like how these are sent to me because you just push up on the thing and they pop out. You're less likely to break the huh. Now these are supposed to fit in there. There they do it. Well, that doesn't sound good, does it? That's even with the phone. You guys can hear it. Hmm. Also having a little bit of an issue with that going all the way in on the one side. Oh, they're there. Duh. Weird way that they are. I feel like they're upside down. But here's the plug. And I would want it to be like this, right? I just feel like they're upside down. Oh. Okay, so I'm not going to make you watch me put them in all the way. I'm going to pause it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like my videos to be too long because I feel like I don't get as many views when they're long. And I don't know why that is, but people lose interest very, very quickly. And so I like to mix up my switches a lot. I didn't used to like to do that. I liked everything across the board. I don't want to open it. Hold on 1 second. I want to try something. Oh my gosh, guys. Can't get it open. I want to try it with the keypads. I'm pausing it. Okay, so this is obviously not the right thing for this, but we're going to do it anyways. Could be great. Oh, that's with foam. And I noticed that with the metal, the aluminum, I get that hollow sound even with foam. So I guess it's just a thing. It's it's a hollow sound. Okay, don't worry about it. I will be back when this is done. Okay, guys. It wasn't that long. I feel like it's bowed. Believe it or not, it looks when I'm looking down at it, it looks like it's bowed this way. When I'm looking at it this way, it looks like it's bowed this way, and they're all crooked. I don't know if you can see it. Focus. It won't focus because I screwed with it. But they're all, that's because when I push them in like this instead of straight down. And that's on me. I'm not messing with it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? W. Okay, here. These right here are going to be numbers. Why? Why not? We're going to put the number lock in here. Okay? And do we want it's a real okay, so 7, 8, 9, right? Like a puzzle, guys. So I don't know if you saw how it was when it that's the wrong O, this is the wrong one. Here. So I don't know if you saw how they came. They came in like a bag with are we not going to be oh there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Oh, right? Right? I said that's right. It's going to be the back button. I would like to have it in a different color. I can get used to the sound, but I'm not a big fan of it. And let's make this wheat maybe. Then this would be the return. Okay, so that gives us some kind of bearing on where we're at in the things. So, the way it came was in a huge bag, okay? And like this. So they kind of dumped out all over the place. So I put all the numbers in one thing and I put all the letters in another one. It's obviously not going to have the F buttons on it because I don't think I'm going to have places for it. I want the control windows and alt here, but I still think I'm going to have extra buttons. We'll figure it out. I'm not even sure what that is. Figure that out. So right now I'm just sorting this stuff out. Um, which I probably should have done off camera. Guess we could have used that as the back button, right? Wait, where are you? There you are. Okay. Is it my glasses? Makes everything look so weird. Could use that. I don't know what that is. We're not going to use it. Ta-da! You're 3. This 3. Like putting a puzzle together. At. Look what I did, guys. Look what I did. I put it sideways. We should leave it sideways and confuse me late. Future me. Come on. Don't pull the whole thing up. There we go. Gotta talk to this stuff. So, like I was telling you before, everything I saw on this layout is 4 to 5 years old. And I feel like I'm so with the times. I'm also feeling like, oh, we can make this the delete button. We can use the trash can button. Use us all. I wish I could figure out how to design my own keycaps without actually having to go and purchase a 3D printer. Because this isn't what I want. This is what I have, but it isn't what I want. And I can never find what I want because it doesn't exist because everybody is stuck in their own ways. Now, don't get me wrong, those ways are fine. It's just that And truthfully, that's how I know how to type. But I would really like just to have the numbers and the symbols separate. I don't know why. It bugs me. It always bothered me. And when I asked, you know what people told me? That's just the way it is. I don't like that answer. I don't like that answer at all. I hope you can hear me because I've been having such issues with my sound. I am now not screaming at people, but now I feel like nobody can hear me. It's also not cutting off the beginning or end of my words either. So, I don't know. We need 7 and 6 and we'll be done with this. We will not be programming today, guys. Well, I was pushing in the things. I was looking up a few things. Yeah, that's something I probably don't know how to do yet. And I probably will not be able to know how to do that. So we're going to come back and program this another time. Come on, you can do it. Man, really just doesn't want to go on. Did you see that? It jumped. It tried. It's like, no, I don't want to go there. This is not the place for me. There we go. Showed it who's boss, didn't I? So I did. Here's the 2, and we still need a 0. Huh. Okay. But that shows you what I want. I have the number pad here. Okay. And then Q, W, E, R, T, Y, U, I, O, and P. Delete. And obviously this is escape thing. And so when I come back, we'll have this all done. I'm going to pause it. We're pushing over 30 minutes here. You know me, I don't like to have it too long, but there you go. What do you think? I think it's going to look cool. I'm starting to get used to the sound too. Still has a, you guys can hear it. I feel like the more keys I put on, the better it sounds. Okay, I'm going to pause it. I will be back. Okay, guys, this will give you some kind of idea what's going on. Believe it or not, guys, they didn't give us a 0 button. I don't have a 0 button for my keypad. I really would like these in different colors. And I have a funny feeling I'm not going to use as much orange as I thought I would. Then we have the issue of the space bar. Okay, so we have these little space bars, and I could use this as a like unique thing. I'm going to use this as the 0. And we can have the space bar like this. And a space bar here. Which case, if I do that, I'm going to use this as the 0. Okay, let's finish this up. What we need this and this, right? And technically this should go there, so but we should put this. You know what I'm saying, guys? I don't know if I like that. Like that. I am never going to be able to do what I want there. Um, right? I'm not completely sure what. So we have too many buttons, okay? I can use another shift, which I never use the left shift anyways. Need the enter button. I need the enter button right there. I really do. I need it there. Because that's where you normally would have it. The delete can be anywhere. Should probably be up here or something. I could put the delete down here. But I'd be afraid I'd hit it. We put these here. There is, by the way, no, oh. That's not going to work because I would need a gasket for this. That's just not going to work, especially with these particular things. I think I would be okay. That's just not going to work like that. Yeah, you can't see it, but it's just not going to work, especially with those. So we're back to this. Ease the space buttons. That's going to suck. Maybe I'll put a gasket on here. Do we need the brackets? Yes. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm not going to like it. Brackets over here. We're going to do a layer button because we need the function button. So let's do a layer button. Now, mind you guys, I am following a diagram, but I am modifying it slightly for myself because they have a couple of different things. This is a layout I saw. I am modifying it slightly. Matter of fact, the layout is what drew me to this particular thing. Saw this layout with this in the middle, and I decided I like that. I like that layout. I am modifying it, which is the reason I'm hesitant on doing certain things, because they also have the up, down, sideways, but we already have this, and we don't need to do that again. The redundancy in our keyboards is not as efficient in my mind. Now, mind you, That's my theory on logic, but I am not a logical person, so don't come at me on this one. Let's put the brackets over here. That's the way that layout is. And if I don't like it, I can always change it later. My hesitant is that there's certain things my fingers go to automatically. This has to be here because I go to it here. I wish it was a little bigger because I have a tendency just to hit. I would have liked these to fit on here, but I need gaskets or something for that. And I did find another Ortholinear keyboard. It's on drop, a little bit out of my price range. It is a kit. It does come with gaskets, but it doesn't come with keycaps, I think. And the keycaps, the gaskets, and the switches is going to be way beyond my price range. I happen to have a whole bunch of these creamy yellows, and so I didn't have to spend extra money on this. I only had to pay for the keycaps, which I got on sale. I had to pay full price for the base, which kind of put me back a little bit. Let's put a layer button here. And do we need a layer button on the other side? Feel like I'm still going to have too many switches. Layer, Alt, Windows, Control, Control, Alt. I need these three things. Can you see? Forward and backslash question mark. Do I actually need this stupid thing? Going with no, I don't need it. What snapped? Okay. Upside down. Think. Need that? I don't think I need that. Okay. Question mark is close to where it belongs, supposed to be anyways. Up you go. So only have one control. Right? I don't know what to put here, guys. So we're going to do this, which is stupid because I feel like it's stupid. I truly feel like this is stupid here. What do you think? Now, it's not going to light up. I mean, it might light up. I forgot. Yeah, I need to hit the reset button, which is, guess what? The reset button is, I have to unscrew it, hit the reset button, and get it to flash. I have to program it. And, oh, I could put this feed on when I do that, but we're doing that a different day. let me know what you think of this layout. I don't know if you can see it. I kind of like it. I feel like this stuff is redundant, and but I would have liked to put the 2U here and one here, but I just couldn't do it with those keycaps. They're just not going to fit. If I have the gasket, maybe that would have been better, but I don't. So, kind of like the layout. I think the layout's semi-logical. I'm going to have to practice with it, and I might have to rearrange it to figure it out. See, this, I need to be over here, I feel like. So, but for extra, I didn't know what else to do with them. So, escape, delete, back button. Yeah. I wish I had more. This would have been nice in a different color. So it would be more visible to my blind eyes. But there you have it. Let me know what you think of this layout. Like I said, I was semi-following a guide. I really kind of like the idea of a split keyboard. You know, the ones that are separated and you do this. But I also I like the idea of this being in the middle. I'm going to have to practice with it. Let me know what you think, guys. We are running really long. Let me know if you want to see me be frustrated and put the stuff in and do all that stuff. I leave it out because for time's sake, but let me know what you think. And remember to have a wonderful day or night or whatever it is, wherever you're at. And hit a like, hit subscribe, leave a comment, preferably a positive comment, or as positive as you can get it. And I will talk to you next time. Enjoy, guys.